Namaste, yoga friends. My name's Doreen Foxwell, and today I'm going to do a short video for you on the new moon, which actually happened 2 mornings ago. But life has been busy this summer for me, so I have not been doing the videos as much as I would like to keep everyone up to date. Unfortunately, in North Carolina, it's the busiest time for our teaching schedule with camps. And unfortunately, we are understaffed in North Carolina. So that means I'm on the road every day teaching in schools instead of behind the scenes and working on other things in the business. So today I want to talk to you about this energy that came with this special new moon that we had Monday morning at around 5:23, or let's just say 5:30 to guesstimate it for you in the morning. And all the energies over the weekend kind of led to up to this new moon energy. Now, what's a new moon? A new moon is when the moon is completely black. It's completely dark. And I have one or two crystals that kind of represent that, which I love. I love crystals. And I don't know if I'm too far away for you to see, but there is a like new moon stone right in the middle of this wonderful pyramid that I have also. I also brought other crystals and new moon type things, or not new moon, but astrology type mechanisms that I have that I love to use different times of the year. When it is a new moon, imagine it's your birthday month over and over every month. You know how on your birthday you get to make a wish? Well, that happens every month. You get a new moon at least one a month. And when you get that new moon, it's the time for you to send out wishes. So for little children, it's really easy. They understand this and making wishes. But each month, it's a different area of life to make that wish in. And so this month, this new moon falls in the sign of Cancer, the zodiac sign of Cancer, not the illness, the zodiac sign of Cancer. And that Cancer sign is all about the home life and family and taking care of yourself, your home, and your family. So for children, I was not surprised when I asked them in classes today, actually, raise your hand if you had any arguments this weekend with family or siblings or friends, or if you felt a lot of energy built up that you just wanted to explode. Over half, I'd say 3/4 of the class raised their hand if that's what they were feeling. And that is what the moon energy does. So I spoke and taught them some things having to do with this new moon in Cancer. Cancer also is very emotional sign, and the moon itself brings on emotions. And the Cancer is what we call a water sign. So for students, it would make sense that for them, their water in their bodies might have been boiling over the simplest, the smallest of things, or with their siblings, or even with their teachers. We're finding that this is happening this time, this week. And if you understand what the energy of the moon brings on, it might help you as a parent or a teacher to be able to give a little bit of grace with the students. So right now, students might be upset about things going on in their home, and that's what they need to focus on. They need to focus on their home life, their siblings, their moms, their dads, sisters and brothers, grandmas and grandpas. This is this time of year when kids are going on vacations together, and they have a lot of togetherness. Sometimes instead of being all spread out in a house, they're in one little hotel room. And so this might bring on a lot of feelings, but it is also a beautiful time for students to look into their lives and think about their own actions, or I should say reactions, to their family and to their friends and to their teachers, but mostly family because it's again relating to home life with the Cancer energy and stuff. And there is a lot more going on in astrology right now that also is combining with the energy of the new moon. For instance, we are in a Mercury retrograde. Now, Mercury retrograde is more common because it happens 4 times a year. It's the fastest moving planet, and a retrograde means that it appears to be going backwards. But that's a great thing because it is a retrograde is when you can rethink things. Mercury, that planet, is actually about how children process things in their brain. You can redo things. In the summer, they might want to redo their rooms before school starts. They might want to get rid of things from last year. They might have outgrown things from last year. They might be getting ready for the new school year and new school clothes and what they now are into that they were into, last year, like Labubus were really popular, but I think they lost kind of some of their energy. They're not as popular now for the kids, but I do still see them on backpacks and stuff. I'm wondering what this year's hot item is going to be when they start school back up. Minecraft has always been something very popular. Pokemon is back with its movie, so I'm assuming I'm going to see a lot of Pokemon stuff. But all of that could be in their rooms, or they want to add it into their rooms. So this is a great time to let your kids change their room if they want to. They want their room to be their own and feel like their own, even if they share it with a sibling, their space, their side, their bed, to have some of their own things that are important to them. And so I wanted to just make this quick new moon video, and maybe it's not as quick as I thought, but I wanted to come on just so that there were some things that you can relate to with your children, because you're not crazy, you're not losing it, you're not a bad parent, okay? Your children are just affected sometimes more so by the moon cycles than you are. So at this time, I would like to wish you all a beautiful new moon energy. Again, it's in the sign of Cancer. And I will see you next time. My name's Doreen with Children's School of Yoga and Kids Yoga meets Astrology. Namaste. Have a great moon day.